She was the cheerleader who couldn't be killed, the country star who couldn't be broken, and in real life, one of the most disarmingly honest voices to ever come out of Hollywood. This week, the world lost Hayden Panettiere at just 36 years old. Today we're looking back at the roles, the moments, and the resilience that defined her career. Hayden Leslie Panettiere was born August 21, 1989, in Palisades, New York. She was, almost unbelievably, already working before her first birthday, cast in a Play School commercial at 11 months old. By age 4 she was a soap opera regular, appearing on One Life to Live and Guiding Light. She spent her childhood bouncing between daytime TV and film sets, landing small but memorable roles in movies like Message in a Bottle, and lending her voice to animated hits A Bug's Life and Disney's Dinosaur. Her real breakout came in 2000, when she played Cheryl Yost, the football-obsessed daughter of Will Patton's coach, in Remember the Titans. Panettiere later called it her favorite film she ever made, saying she'd go back to that set over any other moment in her life if she could. By her early teens, she'd already logged more screen time than most actors get in a lifetime. Then came 2006, and Heroes. Panettiere was cast as Claire Bennett, an indestructible cheerleader with the power to heal from any injury, in NBC's ensemble sci-fi drama built around one tagline: "Save the cheerleader, save the world." The show became a genuine phenomenon, and Panettiere, then just 16, was suddenly one of the most recognizable faces on television. She stayed with Heroes for 4 seasons, through 2010, earning Teen Choice nominations and a Young Artist Award along the way. She later described the fame as arriving almost overnight, recalling the first time paparazzi actually followed her, saying her reaction in the moment was sheer terror. It was the role that turned a working child actress into a bona fide star, and it opened the door to features like Bring It On, All or Nothing, and the horror comedy I Love You, Beth Cooper, where she took the title role. In 2011, Panettiere joined horror royalty, stepping into the Scream franchise as Kirby Reed, a sharp, pop-culture-fluent survivor who quickly became a fan favorite. She'd returned to the role over a decade later in 2023's Scream 6. Director Wes Craven himself praised her range, saying she was, in his words, just so full of life and laughter and fun. It's a rare thing for a horror franchise legend to single out a cast member like that, and it says a lot about how she was remembered on set, not just on screen. But if one role defined Hayden Panettiere as an adult performer, it was Nashville. From 2012 to 2018, she played Juliette Barnes, a volatile, magnetic country music star, on the ABC and later CMT musical drama. It wasn't just an acting stretch. Panettiere actually sang her own vocals, drawing on a music career she'd quietly pursued since recording an album at just 15 years old. She once admitted to battling crippling stage fright, recalling a 4th of July performance on the Capitol lawn where her knees shook so badly she had to grip the microphone just to stay upright. The role earned her 2 Golden Globe nominations, plus nods from the Critics' Choice Television Awards, Teen Choice Awards, and People's Choice Awards. Critics and fans alike pointed to Nashville as proof she was far more than the girl next door she'd often been typecast as. What made the role even more striking, in hindsight, is how much Juliette's arc, struggles with substance use and postpartum depression, mirrored things Panettiere herself was quietly going through. She later spoke openly about entering treatment in 2015, during Nashville's run, saying in her own words, "I was the one who put myself in the first treatment center. I was drowning." That kind of candor became its own part of her legacy. In recent years, Panettiere became known for a different kind of performance: total honesty about her own life. In interviews and in her 2026 memoir, This Is Me, A Reckoning, she spoke candidly about postpartum depression, addiction, trauma, and domestic abuse, as well as the devastating loss of her younger brother, actor Jansen Panettiere, who died of a heart condition in 2023 at just 28. She's survived by her daughter, Kaya, whom she shared with her former fiancé, boxer Vladimir Klitschko. Panettiere didn't just talk about hard things, she talked about getting back up from them. In one of her final interviews, she reflected on wanting her daughter to one day understand the years they'd spent apart, and spoke lovingly about motherhood despite everything she'd been through. That willingness to be unguarded, in an industry built on image control, is a big part of why so many people felt like they actually knew her. Hayden Panettiere's family shared a statement following her passing. "It is with profound sadness that we share the tragic passing of our beloved Hayden. She was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her, and to the millions who watched her on screen. From a baby in a toy commercial, to an indestructible TV cheerleader, to a country star who sang her own songs, to one of horror's most beloved final girls, Hayden Panettiere spent 3 decades in front of the camera. And for a lot of us, she also spent the last several years showing what it looks like to be honest about struggling, and to keep going anyway." She was 36. Rest in peace, Hayden Panettiere, 1989 to 2026. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction or mental health, resources are linked in the description.